We know shady areas can be a challenge for gardeners when it comes to spring flowers, but that doesn't mean it's not possible to have thriving blooms. Dale Kay joins us with some special tips this morning.
G'day everyone, the planting season is underway. It's May and there's nothing better than getting outside in the garden, even planting a tree, or maybe you planted a tree years ago or inherited a tree and you've got some shade, but you want pops of color. Well, it's quite easy to do, and there really is nothing better than being in a little bit of shade. Even this lovely poplar tree, I love it because when the wind whistles through it, it makes a beautiful sound, but it can be a little tricky to get some color underneath of it. So let's take a look at some of my favorite choices for you. If you're looking for a nice little hanging basket, New Guinean Patience, this is the Sonic series. I always like to say the blooms are almost as big as my hands. It's really a very showy flower. Also, Impatiens, regular Impatiens, they do have some new disease-resistant varieties out there, so you can shop in confidence on those. They don't get that midsummer blues that were out a couple of years ago. What I plant is Sun Impatiens, and this is the exact color I plant. It's that fuchsia color. It's got the nice green leaf, looks beautiful underneath. Not only poplars like what's above me, but also I have a wonderful little hawthorn tree in the back 40 that I pop those under, so that's what I do at home. Also, fuchsias are a great little shade flower. Really interesting flower too. It's kind of a pendula type flower, and it's really stunning. The best thing about this though is hummingbirds are attracted to fuchsias. So if you're looking to attract hummingbirds in a shady spot, that's the go right there. Begonias, lots of them. There's Riga, non-stop begonias, I should say, Riga begonias over here, Iconia begonias. I like these ones that have these kind of pops of veins of color in them. They're really fun. They do get quite big too. One little planting tip, see how they have pointy leaves? Have the point pointing out. Don't plant them back this way and you'll get much better growth habit that way. And then also wax begonias. These will actually take sun and shade in a wide variety of colors. I've got a red one showing there. You can get them in pinks and whites. Also, if you're looking for some foliage, King Coleus does well in the shade, as do caladiums. I actually pop these in amongst my hostas so I get some different texture and different color with my hostas. There's that Iconia begonia again, a little bit bigger in a basket. You can see how flourishing and how beautiful that orange is. Underneath shade, it can be quite dry, so watch your watering. And I always like to mix in a little bit of compost. If you don't have your compost at home, mushroom compost is a good one. And then also make sure you bang in a little bit of slow release fertilizer with all your plantings. That way, with the compost, your plants won't dry out underneath that shady spot because rain doesn't get there quite as easy. And with the fertilizer, you'll have blooms all season long. There you go. Have fun in the garden this week.